Today we are going to talk about the story of creation. That's how God created the heavens and the earth. The Bible says that in the beginning, the world was in chaos. It was empty. It was void. But on day one of creation, God said, "Let there be light." And there was light. And he separated the light from the darkness. And he called the light day, and the darkness he called night. And that was the end of the first day of creation. On day two, God said, "Let's separate the waters above from the waters below." And the waters above, he called sky. And he said that it was good. And that was the end of creation on day two. On day three, he said, "Let dry land appear." And he separated the waters from the dry land. He also said, "Let the land produce plants, seed-bearing plants, fruit on trees, all of the plants and vegetation for the world." And he said that it was good. And this is what God created on day three. On day four, God said, "Let there be lights in the sky to govern the day and the night." So he created the sun to govern the day, the moon to govern the night, and he put stars in the sky as well to signal seasons and days and weeks and months and years. On day four, God created all of the lights that we see in the sky. And he said that it was good. On day five, God said, "Let the waters produce living creatures. Let there be birds in the sky and fish and all of the animals of the sea. Let them be fruitful and multiply." That was a command that God gave to the animals. May they be fruitful and multiply and fill the earth. On day five, God created the birds and the fish in the sea, and he said that it was good. Imagine everything God has created, he's done it by speaking. God spoke the world into creation. And this is what he created on day five. And he said that it was good. On day six, God said, "Let the land be filled with living creatures." Wild animals, domestic animals, every land animal was created. But he wasn't done there. On day six, God also created man and woman. And he created them in his image. We were created in the image of God. Man and woman. On day six, he created all of these animals, man and woman, and he said, "Let them be fruitful and multiply." And he said, "This is very good." And it was morning and night on the sixth day of creation. Everything that we see in the world was created in 6 days. But God gave us one more thing to remember. On the seventh day, God rested. He rested from all he had created. Everything in the world was created in 6 days. But on the seventh day, God rested. What a great thing to remember, that even God gave us the example of rest. This is how God created the entire world in 6 days, and on the seventh day, he rested. And that is how everything came to be.